Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Virgin to Me. I am super excited. I'm always super excited, but I'm going to be completely honest with you that this is the first time you'll actually get to meet my own personal Gelman, who I like to call Gelman, but that's not his name. His name is Josh, and he actually is someone that if you love TikTok and are always on there, he's super popular on TikTok. So, Josh, thanks for joining me.
Hello, happy to be here.
I know, right?
In front of the camera.
In front of the camera. I'm super excited because he's always behind the camera telling me what to do. And I'm like, Gelman just told me to do this. So it's very nice to have him in front of the camera. But the reason we came on we brought you on, right, was because we're going to talk about the Fire and Sunset cruises, which is my favorite, the Fire and Sunset. It's the shortest, the 4-day, and that is the one that Josh has sailed on the most, right?
Yes, 3 times I've been on.
3 times. And it actually happens to be my favorite.
Yeah, I like it. I have a good time each time, yeah.
But it gets slack.
Yeah.
People are like...
People don't like it?
Yes!
Oh.
I cannot tell you the amount of people that say to me, ooh, Key West. I'm like, no, it's my favorite.
A lot of people do say, why do I want to cruise to Key West? I love Key West.
Me too.
And it's such a far drive.
Yeah.
So even though we live here,
I say the same
I don't want
thing.
to drive.
Yep, I say the same thing. It was like Kelly and I had taken this drive a year and a half ago. We started from Port St. Lucie, I think that's where we were, and it was miserable.
And that's even pretty south.
Yeah, miserable. Okay, miserable. And I literally looked at her, I was like, are we ever getting to the end? Are we ever getting to Key West? And I was going to die. We had children in the back. It was just miserable. So it's nice to be able to float there on a boat. So yeah, so I love it. It's my favorite. But we just did it last week, right? We just got off on Sunday, which was super exciting.
It was really exciting. We were hosting a group cruise, Girls Con Cruising.
Yes.
80 women.
Yes, 80 women. And Josh.
Yes.
He was in charge of us all. You should all give him props for that because he did a very good job.
Everyone survived. We made it.
We did survive. Just barely.
Barely.
But we did survive, and poor Josh survived. I keep telling him, are you going to quit after this? But he says no, so he's already in. He's already agreed to do the next Girls Gone Cruising. So I'm super excited about that, that we have that already nailed down.
We'll see how next year goes.
Oh, God. Don't say that. Oh, that would be terrible. So we did that. So we stayed in Miami the night before.
Yes, and we stayed at the IV Hotel right by the port.
Which is a nice location.
It is a nice location. The hotel, it's just a hotel. It's a place to sleep.
It's just a hotel.
It's not the Ritz.
Yep, that is for sure. So we made a deal. Fabulous Adventures Travel made a deal with the IV Hotel where they give all of our clients an extra 10% off the rack rate, whatever the rate is at the time. And we also get what with it?
No amenity fee.
Yeah, no amenity fee. So we stayed at the IV. Like Josh said, it is actually a boutique hotel.
Yeah.
But it's place to lay your head.
Yeah. I like it. There's nothing
It's
wrong
simple.
with it. It's just not fancy. It's
not
just a
fancy.
hotel.
There is no pool there. So
No
know
pool.
that. There's no pool. But the location is phenomenal. It's right across the street from Bayside Marketplace, which is where everyone goes to eat, drink, and be merry before the cruise.
We like Black Market at Bayside.
Yes, Black Market is so good. The food's good. It's very pub, very bar food. So if you like a good nacho and a good slider, that's what you're getting there. So we stayed there. And then we also went to Brickell for the first time.
Yeah. That was really cool.
It was cool.
And we stumbled upon the Henry.
Oh my gosh.
Which I didn't want to eat at.
He did not want to eat there. I was like, Josh, look at the menu. There was a bunch of us, but I don't know why I said to Josh, look at the menu. And he was kind of like, he turned his nose up at it. Yeah. And I was like, all right, fine, we'll keep moving. And there was a taco joint upstairs. And we're like, let's go look at the taco joint.
But then we saw the pretzel bites, and I was hooked.
And that's how we got back into the Brickell. Was the pretzel bites. So the food was better than
the
just
Henry
pretzel.
was amazing.
Yeah,
I would eat there 10 million times. It was awesome.
What the heck did we get though? Oh, you had the burger.
I had the Wagyu burger. It was delicious.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
Spicy mango margarita. That was also delicious.
Yes, the spicy mango margarita was good. And then I had Brussels sprouts, which were amazing, and
short rib.
The short rib. It probably would have been good, but I had a very bad cut of the short ribs. So I hate to say that it wasn't good because I had a bad cut. So yeah.
But the service was also amazing too.
Service was good, yeah. And the drinks were good. All that stuff was good. So and then after that we just walked around. It was like the city center at Brickell.
City Center, yeah.
Yeah, that's where we that's where the Henry was. And there was all kinds of shopping. So if you forgot anything, every store you can imagine was there. There was, you know, Victoria's Secrets all the way up to, you know,
Chanel.
Yeah, there was definitely some high-end stores there. And then we found this really cool place that was a
Putt Shack, I think it's
I was
called.
gonna call it a putt-putt.
I mean, it is putt-putt, but I think it's called Putt Shack.
That's true. So it was Putt Shack, and it was indoor
mini golf.
But
it was really
basically.
cool. It was like technologically savvy.
Yeah.
And there's 2 floors.
Yep.
So
it was really
we're
cool.
gonna go next time.
Okay, yeah, we're going next time. Definitely. And there was a bar.
Oh, we did
with
go to the
drinks
bar.
and stuff.
We went to the
we
bar,
went
of
to the
course.
bar, and we sat outside. So the storm had actually come through and cooled down Miami, which we haven't had in a while. And there was no humidity. So I was like, somebody just bring me a drink. It's beautiful out. So I just stayed outside, but it was beautiful out. And we got to see the city up from up there, because I think it was like the third floor that we were on. So yeah, but that was cool. So if you're in Miami, you're spending the night, Brickell's awesome, the Henry was awesome, and Putt Shack would be really a fun activity.
Yeah,
I agree. If you don't want to go to the Bayside Marketplace.
Yeah.
Which is what we did actually the next night. So and we have done that before. There's a ton of stuff there.
Yeah.
People said the Italian restaurant was good there.
Really?
I know. I've been dying to go there.
Well, next time,
Italian. Black market. We're going to cheat on you. We're going to the Italian restaurant. So so that's what we did the first night. We boarded the ship, which was super cool because I was actually a mega rock star this time. So they came and picked us up in an Escalade and whisked us away to the terminal, and then we got on board, and
us regular people had to drive ourselves over there.
And they had to look through the glass
in
the lounge. I have pictures of people looking and going, "Can we get into the lounge?" So the cool part, I mentioned this before with Rockstar, they do let Rockstars on first, and Deck 15, which is Mega Rockstar, they'll let Deck 15 on first. So I actually happened to be the first person on board, which was cool. I haven't done that in a while.
And who greeted you once you got on board?
Nirmal, which was so cool. So Nirmal, the new CEO of Virgin Voyages, happened to be standing there when I got on board, and he was like, "Hi!" And I was like, "What are you doing here?" I wish I'd really filmed that, because I stopped and turned it off. I was so bummed because I was filming as I was walking on board, and I was like, I'm first one's on. I was like so excited because I haven't been the first one on in a long time. So I'm like, first one on. I get in and I like turn the corner to go towards our room, and I'm like, there was Nirmal just standing there with his arms open, and I was like, "What? How did you know I was going to be the first?" He's like, "I've been waiting for you." And I was like, "No, you haven't." But no, he was on board to say hi to the crew, which was super sweet. He said that he hadn't had a chance to see the crew since he became the new CEO. And so that was really cool to see him and get a couple pictures, because we had just seen him 2 days earlier at headquarters, and it was a very brief encounter, but it was really cool to see him. And then we stood there and chatted with people and watched everyone else get on board, all the rest of the crew, our crew, not the
crew.
Yeah, the crew. Saw them get on board, and then we headed to the room. So yeah, so that is day one. Is it considered day one? Miami?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. And then we hung out with how many women in my suite?
Probably 50 showed up to the room. In one room.
We were in the Fab Suite, which was really, really cool. I have never been in the Fab Suite. The highest I've been is Gorgeous. So Fab was really cool to be in. The room
is the second highest.
It is the second highest. I was like feeling really cool. I don't know who I think I am some days. I'm like, who am I that I can stay in the Fab Suite? So that was really cool. So we had a bunch of women in there. Yeah. We had a cocktail party. Then we went to Sail Away, which was awesome, always. But we didn't get to stay long because
dinner was promptly at 6 p.m., which is when Sail Away is.
And we were getting yelled at because they were like, "Get here now." So when you have that amount of people for a reservation, they want you there as soon as you can, because they want you in and out to get the rest of the people.
Yes.
So we had a ton of people on dinner.
But dinner was good.
Dinner was good.
We ate at Razzle Dazzle night one.
We did?
Which we did.
We did. We did eat Razzle Dazzle night one. I remember. And what did you have?
I had a salad as well.
You did have a salad. Josh and I, one of the things that we always say is that we have the same palate, and it's very kid-friendly. Yes. So we like a good chicken finger and a good mac and cheese is what we say, or a good cheeseburger with French fries. So we always say that. So anytime we look at each other, we're like, Do we eat this? Yes, we do. We do eat this. And so I was giving him a hard time because he goes, "Oh, I like that
Yeah,
salad."
I had a salad and it was good.
It was good.
Which is not typical.
Yes. So, excuse me. So you had the salad, and I don't even remember what I ate. That's terrible. Oh
The
gosh,
pork?
give me a second. What the heck did I eat?
Pork.
Did I?
And cauliflower.
I don't remember. That's so bad. I really don't remember. Josh says I had the pork. He was there, so we're gonna go with Josh. I had the pork and the cauliflower. I do remember that, and it was very spicy. And I also had that famous old-fashioned popcorn.
But it's not old-fashioned anymore.
It's not.
It's
That's right.
ginger margarita.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I knew it was tequila based.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what it actually was. So when you have a big group, you end up sitting at different tables because that's obviously how Resonez is set up. So it was me and one of my good friends who's also an agent was sitting across from me, and she ordered one. And I was like, "Ooh, what is that?" She's like, "Oh, it's a tequila based drink." And I was like, "No, it's not. It's an old fashioned." She's like, "No, it's not." I go, "Did you change the drink?" She goes, "No, they must have." So I ordered one. It was good.
Yeah.
So if you like tequila-based drinks, because again, what was it? A ginger what?
A ginger margarita, but it's very strong ginger, like a ginger shot. So it'll really wake you up.
Really? I don't remember this at all. Wow, that's not good.
No.
That's not good. But I also know when to stop. When I say that I don't remember it, I'm good about stopping. Am I not?
Yes.
Okay, good. At least we can say that about it. Okay, so we did that, and then what did we do after? I don't even remember. Oh, but we missed the sail away party. But we
did miss
say
the
that.
sail away party.
Which
Went
is
to dinner.
So, excuse me. So my best tip would be make sure that you do not schedule dinner about
Before 7, I would say, at the earliest.
I would say 6:45 at the earliest, because they do like a whole introduction at 6:30.
Yeah.
And then
Champagne toast happens at 6, and then
Yeah.
they introduce everyone, and
it's
then they have a
6:30.
party.
Is that what it is? Oh, is that 6? Yeah, you're right.
Because we did
6,
the
sorry.
champagne.
Yes, I'm sorry. 6:00. So I would say 6:45 because the DJ will stop playing.
Yeah.
But the music's so good.
Mm-hmm.
The music is so good during that sail away party. So I would say don't schedule dinner earlier than 6:45. We unfortunately couldn't. We knew that this is not something that was brand new to us, but with a big group like that, you kind of have to wait for Circles to just tell you what it is, and we just say, "Okay, thank you." We get very happy. We actually have reservations
Yes.
for that amount of people, and we just thank them and move on, and then hope that they don't care that we're late. But they did, so we had to run. So that's how that happened. So that's my biggest tip. That's my tip for day one.
Mm-hmm.
Tip for day one is don't schedule dinner earlier than 6:45. Okay, what's next? PJ party?
Before
No, we
that,
did okay, go ahead.
Yeah, before that, yeah, some of us did the grog walk.
Some
Some
of us.
people went to the show.
Mhm.
You did the grog walk. How was
I
that?
did.
Do you remember it?
I do. It was good. No, I do remember it was fun. They split us as a large group. So if you ever go on as a large group, they did split us up into 2 separate grog walks. I was not happy about that. We weren't warned ahead of time.
No.
Did you miss that? Did I miss
Nope.
that email? Okay, good. We weren't warned ahead of time that we were going to be split. So part of our group went that way, and the rest of us went this way, which was sad. But we were told that they do that to kind of
Mingle, because the whole point of the grog walk is
Is
to
to
meet people and mingle.
Yeah.
But we just wanted a party.
We did. We just wanted to party with our people. So we did not get to do that, which is fine. But we met
Yeah.
some really cool people, and I actually have some really cool shots of people I don't know on my phone, which is really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Scrolling through my phone and finding random people that I don't know, and new ones that became friends after that. So that was fun. So we did the grog walk. That was good. Now in the grog walk, if you did it a couple years ago or a year ago, it will they will tell you halfway through to go and get changed for the PJ party.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you meet us? Where the heck did you meet me?
Yeah, I didn't
In the
grog
room?
walk, so no, I met everyone at the PJ party.
All right, that's cool. And then
Yeah.
we went to the PJ party.
Yeah, which is fun. I love the PJ party. I like it better than Scarlet Night, I would
Do
say.
you really? How come?
I don't know. It's just fun. Everyone's in their pajamas.
Yeah.
There's good music.
It's chill.
just chill. Yeah.
I like that. I like that it's comfortable. Like you're not
Yeah.
like uncomfortable and you're
I mean, I like Scarlet Night too, but I think I like the PJ party a little bit more.
all right.
I have fun.
It's not the cookies though. Have you ever had a cookie there?
I did actually.
Oh, you
this
did?
time.
What'd you
I
have?
had a chocolate chip.
Oh, you did?
Cece had chocolate chip cookies.
Dang it,
Cece.
Cece, you're in so much trouble.
I know. At first, I got some really bad cookies.
Yeah, because there was some weird thing going around. Okay, so they're supposed to just hand out chocolate chip cookies and milk. The milk has ceased. It does not get handed out anymore. But the cookies do get handed out. Sometimes there's muffins. Sometimes there's random cookies.
Yeah, the muffins and cookies are normally not good.
Yeah.
But Cece, she had
The chocolate chip ones. So when you go to the PJ party, get the chocolate chip ones because the other ones, we don't know what those are.
Yeah.
Those are not good.
No, they are not.
From the kid palate people. Stick with the chocolate chip. Anyway, so I didn't get a cookie because the guy was walking around with random weird cookies that I won't eat.
Yeah.
And but I agree. I love the PJ party. It's always fun. Super fun. And then we always leave the PJ party a certain way. Do you notice that?
Yeah, because we always end up on a certain swing.
So we always leave the PJ party a certain way. I don't know why. No joke. If people start to go down the stairs and they're like, let's go down the stairs right now. I'm like, no, we have to go this way. I don't know why. That's like crazy for me.
Yeah.
So we go that way and we always end up on the swing. So there's 3 swings and they're like almost like tire swings, but they're not. I mean, they're shaped obviously round like a tire.
And there's always a drunken picture of everyone piled onto a swing.
I don't know who those people are. I've never seen them before in my life, nor have I seen this picture.
I think there's at least 2 or 3. I have 2 or 3 of these.
So that's how we get there. And then what did we do? We didn't go to pizza, did we? Oh, no.
Oh.
No, we did not go to pizza. Josh actually delivered the pizza to the room because some of us couldn't make it to pizza.
Yeah. I think PJ Party, everyone always goes hard.
Yes.
I always go the hardest on PJ Party, I think.
Always the first night.
Yeah.
Though. And everyone's slow to move the next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did not make it to midnight pizza, which would have been later than midnight pizza at that moment. And we went back to the Fab Suite, and lovely Gelman/Josh brought us all lots of pizza. There was no one down there though because it wasn't taking you forever. I mean, it was super quick. I meant to say.
It was shocking. It's normally really busy.
He was like back in like seconds, and I'm like, we're on the 15th floor, and the pizza's on the 7th floor. Did you fly there? Like, what happened? It was crazy. But yeah, so we had pizza up there, and then it was time for bed for most of us.
Yes.
So that was the first night.
Yeah.
And then the next day was oh my gosh, Key West.
Yes.
Which actually happens to be one of my favorite stops, as I mentioned earlier. But people like poo-poo it, but I love it.
We love Key West.
Yeah, and the only thing that I've ever really done in Key West is bar hop, which is pretty sad and terrible. Yeah. Because it's gorgeous and we should do more things. But with the girls' cruise, I will tell you that we did set up a bar crawl and a dessert crawl.
Yeah.
And I made sure that they brought back a cookie for me from
Matheson's. I think.
Why do I think there's an N in there?
I don't know.
So Matheson's is a cookie joint on Duval Street. I'm pretty sure Duval. Yeah, it's Duval Street, right?
Yeah.
They're huge. The cookies are like this big and they're really good and fresh and warm and baked that day. So if you love cookies, go there. But we did the bar crawl and led a bunch of women around, which was super fun. Yeah. What's one of our favorite bars? I wonder if you're going to say the one I'm thinking of.
Well, I think I know your favorite bar.
What is it?
The Naked Bar.
Oh, God. I think that is my favorite bar. But I have a really... when it's not the Naked Bar, that's a normal bar. What's my normal favorite bar?
Tiki House?
No, actually. I love Irish Kevin's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do love Irish Kevin's, but I do love the Tiki House for...
the key lime pie shot.
Right.
It's so good. It tastes like key lime pie.
So the key lime pie shot is the best. So when you go there, make sure you hit the Tiki House up and get the key lime pie shot. Yeah. Even if you don't hang out. The place is tiny, by the way. It's like a little hole in the wall. It's no bigger than my room that we're in right now. Yeah. So it's tiny, but it's the best.
And it sets the tone for the day.
It does set the tone for the day. But they don't open till...
noon.
Yeah, we messed that one up.
Because we're trying to drink before noon.
We were... which we shouldn't have, but we were trying. So, they open at noon. Go there, get the key lime pie shot, and then keep venturing on.
But your Irish Kevin's is fun. We spent a lot of time in there.
It's super fun there. Yeah, they have food there too. So if by the time you get to Irish Kevin's, because Rick's right near Tiki Bar is so good too. They always have a great performer in there. Yeah. It's a little dive bar as well. Sloppy Joe's is across the street that everybody loves, which makes me laugh that it's so popular. I don't really understand it. Is it just the Sloppy Joe's? I can't quite get it.
I think the name is just famous.
Yeah,
and I think they might claim to be the oldest bar.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
we Irish Kevin's, and then we always end at the Naked Bar, which is really not called the Naked Bar,
The
but
Garden of Eden.
that's the actual. Okay, so the
The
bar,
whistle bar is
the
the
whistle bar
regular
is
bar.
the regular bar. So if you're looking for the Naked Bar, it is called the Garden of Eden. It is on the third floor, and you can get naked there, which is super fun. Hopefully this is adult only podcast.
I mean, Virgin Voyages is adults only cruise
I know, I
line.
just realized that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we usually tend to hang out in the whistle bar because I always say this, and I think it's a funny joke that on the second floor, so the first floor always has music,
Mhm.
the second floor has all the games, but the second floor they give you two for
Mhm.
drinks, right?
Yeah.
So 2 shots for one, right? And a drink, which is super fun. And I always say to them, is this how you get people naked? You get them drunk on the second floor and send them up to the third floor. And the bartender always giggles and says, yes, of course, that's what we do. But of course they're going to say that. But anyways, I love to play darts there. So if you like to play
Mhm.
darts and you can kind of hear the music downstairs and you're debating about going upstairs, the second floor is fun to play darts
Yeah.
on, and
And there's
have
a
your
nice balcony overlooking
Oh my
Key
gosh,
West.
yes. Yeah, the balcony is awesome because
Yeah.
you can see all the people.
Mhm.
I love it. People watch.
Yeah.
And then, if you feel brave enough, you can go up to the Naked Bar, which is, again, like I said, super fun. But my favorite thing to do is whoop Josh in darts.
Yeah. We can skip right over this.
He told me he was going to go home and practice
Yeah.
because we're going to do that again.
Okay.
All right, we're going to have a rematch.
I'm gonna have my skills honed in.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. So we're gonna have to report back about that
Mhm.
because we're probably
Mhm.
going on January 6th, right?
Mhm.
Is that we're doing Fire and Sunsets again? Probably. But yes, so that's where we'll have a dart rematch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna win again.
Probably.
Anyway, so after the Naked Bar, we usually run back to the ship.
Mhm.
Josh gets
I always get chocolate covered key lime pie on a stick.
yes,
They sell it
on
right
a
by the
stick.
ship. It's a novelty.
Yes, and he always goes, "Look what I got." And I'm like, "Yay, you got your key lime
Yeah.
pie." So yeah, and then we got on the ship. This
Mhm.
time it was strange that there was a line.
There was a long line to get
What the
back
heck
on.
was that for?
I don't know.
Somebody said that there was a security thing that was down, so maybe that's what it was. I don't know. It was obnoxious if you ask me. I do not like lines. So we got on board. We took a picture. We went to the dock. One of the
Mhm.
coolest places to set sail from a port is the dock, honestly.
Yeah.
I love it back there. I think it's really cool. And you can also see people run.
Yeah.
We actually got held up. I don't know if I ever told you the story. We got held up in Key West once because they might have been sitting at the tiki house for too long. It was a half hour late that these people were, and they were running. Yeah. I don't know if they got called from the ship or whatever, but the captain had said, we're holding. I was like,
Wow.
Yeah. And we were all screaming at him. It was quite funny, I have to say. It was good times. And listen, I don't mind staying in Key West longer or whatever.
Yeah. They should stay longer.
I think so too.
Because you're not going far.
No. I always say this. It should be an overnight in Key West because I do think that there's a lot more to see. I do love me a good drag show, and we don't get to see that when you go during the day.
There's a lot of nightlife.
There's a
in
lot
Key
of
West.
yes, there's a lot of nightlife, and they have a ton of great drag shows. I can't speak today. And that doesn't happen until the night. So that would be super fun to see, honestly. So yeah, it would be cool if they spent the night, I think. Super fun.
Yeah.
Virgin. Listen to me. I got all kinds of ideas. Okay, so we did that. I don't remember what we did that night. Oh, it's Scarlet Night on the second night.
Did we do anything before Scarlet Night?
Well, we ate.
Oh.
Where did we eat?
Where did we eat? Pink Agave.
Pink Agave. Yes, I remember now. I was not dressed in my scarlet attire because I went to the cocktail hour. And then I went back and got changed and then came back.
Yeah.
I don't remember what we did.
We had a very tight schedule this week.
We did have a very tight schedule. Oh. But then Scarlet Night was fun. I thought it was pretty lit, honestly.
Yeah. It was the craziest Scarlet Night I've seen.
You think it was?
Yeah.
But there was like hardly anybody that jumped in the pool.
Nobody jumping in the pool, but the pool party was still probably the craziest I've been to.
I agree. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it immensely. I like a good Scarlet Night party that's super crazy. I do like it when a lot of people jump in the pool, but I feel like that's getting less and less.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the guards that stand there.
Yeah, they do really limit you.
Mm-hmm. So back when they first started the whole Scarlet Night, obviously they first started sailing, you could jump from anywhere in the pool. So you could jump from the top ledges into the pool. You could jump from the ledge that's this foot deep. The water's this far deep, and then you could jump from there. But we were able to jump from the ledge back in the day. But I'm willing to bet people like fell on their tuchus would be my guess, and so they canceled that completely. So there's hardly anybody jumping in the pool now. And I'm not a big fan of, if you do this, I think this is cheating. People that go back and get their bathing suit on and jump in, that's not the same. Jump in with your clothes on. That's better.
Yeah, I did that last time.
You did, and?
I wouldn't do it again.
Really? Why? Tell me why.
I don't know. It just wasn't. Maybe I needed a couple more drinks.
Yeah, you might not have been there yet. Might not have made it. But I don't know that I can't say that I love jumping in with my clothes on, but it's fun.
It is fun.
And
it's different.
And you're feeling no pain or little to no pain. It is super fun to jump in with your clothes on, especially with a bunch of people, obviously. Yeah. I've done it several times. Several-ish times.
And almost drowned, so
and
I've
almost drowned once. Because the pool is deep. It's like super deep.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's deep? I don't know what the actual... you're taller than me. So I'm tiny. So I can't touch the ground. And then I was wearing... or the bottom. And I was wearing a long dress. And so when I jumped in, the dress had gotten caught all around my feet. I couldn't tread water. I was trying to hold on to Kelly. I was drowning her. So yeah, it was a disaster. Then I grabbed onto John Diorio. He didn't care. Thank God I didn't drown him. So then I was like, okay. So I finally ended up getting out because I almost drowned myself. So that's not good. No. But jumping in the pool is fun. Scarlet Night was lit. Then what did we do after that? We went to the Manor.
We went to the after party. Yes, in the Manor.
Yep, we did that. That was super fun. And I do remember taking some pictures down that hallway. Maybe I just remember the pictures on my phone. I don't think I was that drunk that night, though. Oh my gosh, this is like the theme of like how much alcohol can Samantha drink. But I did have a lot of alcohol though this trip.
Yeah,
it was a lot.
It was Girls Gone Cruising.
It was Girls Gone Cruising faux show. So yeah, so that was our second day.
Yes.
Day 2.
And then day 3
was
Bimini.
I love Bimini.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. Don't stay on the boat. Don't think that it's Bahamas and that you've seen the Bahamas and you don't want to see another Bahama. Trust me when I tell you this. It's not Nassau in any way, shape, or form.
And it's different. Like, I've been to a few Bahamas, and the water here is, I think, the bluest I've seen. It's even bluer than the rest of the Bahamas, which I don't understand.
I don't understand that either. It's like right next door, but it's absolutely gorgeous. The water's beautiful. The beach club is beautiful. You should just make sure that you go. Don't stay on board to stay at the pool because guess what? There's a pool there at the beach club.
And what did you do this time?
Cabana.
Yeah.
Which was super fun. I always like to have a cabana, and the best place to get a cabana, gosh, I shouldn't say this because then everyone's going to start buying it and they're so hard to get, is the pool. Get the cabana at the pool. You're probably going to say to yourself, no, I want a cabana at the beach. If you're a beach person, it's going to be great. Yes, totally. It'll be awesome. But I will say to you that those cabanas are pushed back super far against the pool. And what's in front of you are all chaise lounges and umbrellas.
So you can't see
you can't really see the beach.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have a cabana, but you can't see it. Get the cabana at the pool. Why? Tell the people why. Do you know why?
I don't know. Well, seats do fill up early.
Yes. And they dance right in front of you. There's a whole show that happens at 1:00. So right in front of those pool cabanas, they'll do a whole pool party in front of you. There's all kinds of dancing, water gun spraying, bubble spraying, float throwing. Like, it's crazy. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Super fun.
What else do you do in Bimini almost every time?
Oh, God, I don't know. Oh, I have a massage. I was like, oh, God, I don't know. I have a beach massage, which is super fun. So they do have massages on the beach in a cabana. Not in yours. You go to another one and you can get a massage on there. And it's so much fun. And it's not much more. I think it's the same price, honestly, as booking it on board. And it is hot. Just know that. They have a fan that's blowing, obviously, on you. But if you do not like heat and you get overheated, I wouldn't suggest a massage in the heat. But I love it. It's my favorite thing. Kelly won't do it with me. So I have to bring Susie. I don't even think Dave will do it with me because he doesn't like heat either. So he won't do it. So, yeah. So what else? Then we did... Go ahead.
Well, you can stay in Bimini late, so you don't have to be on until 6:30. So you could spend 8 a.m. to 6:30, and it's really nice later in the day because Most people are back on the ship.
Mm-hmm. They've all gone back on the ship, and it's super quiet. The sun's starting to go down. I love it on there. We actually had to run out because we had dinner, and I was super bummed. I was like, no, don't make me leave. It's my favorite time. But want to back up for a second. The cabanas, you get $100, I think, in
bar tab.
Yeah. So if you don't use your bar tab, obviously, on board, use the one that comes with the cabana, so that you can have extra. And then you also get an attendant, which is nice. And they're actually small, so don't try to fit a ton of people in there. There's not a lot of places.
4 comfortably, 6 max.
I agree. Yeah, we had what in there? A lot.
6 plus sometimes.
Sorry, yeah, we totally had a lot in there, but it was fun. That was because we had a lot of women.
Yeah.
So, and then where did we eat that night?
Extra virgin.
Evie. Oh, I love Evie.
It was so good.
Evie's my favorite. I say that all the time. I love me a good Evie. I don't remember what I ate though. Oh, we had carbonara.
Which is the best.
It is the best. And then the meatballs are freaking phenomenal.
The meatballs are good. I had the chicken for the first time.
And?
It was good.
It's good, isn't it? It's plain though.
Yeah.
But it's good.
I really like the steak at Extra Virgin.
I ordered the steak and it didn't come.
Because we had a group menu.
We did, and I ordered the steak, and Kleber was not having me with the steak. Do you remember that?
Yeah, the steak is my favorite at Extra Virgin, though.
So we had a group menu. So when you have a big group like that, they try to give you a group menu to kind of move the pace along so you can get in and get out. I know that sounds terrible. They're not trying to force you along, but they want it to be a little bit faster. So we had a group menu and the steak was not on there. And so I said to Kleber, I said, I want the steak. And he goes, that's not on the menu. And I go, yeah, but apparently that man over there in the suit said I could have the steak. And he was like, that's not on the menu. He said it twice. And I was like, okay, but I want the steak. And he goes, well, if that man over there said you could have the steak, he goes, I'll bring the steak. Guess what I never got? The steak. So, but I did get something else that was not on the menu that I asked for, which I couldn't tell you what it is right now. So yeah, but he was pretty cool though.
Oh, the polenta type thing.
That's what it was. It wasn't
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, we had that. That was good. Super good. I love it. But yeah, we ate there. Then I don't remember what we did after that.
That was a 70s party, I think, which we actually went to.
Yes. So I'm not a huge 70s fan. I've been telling Virgin forever that they need to up this to the 80s because I feel like the 70s is a little old for the old, young.
Yeah.
Old? Which way am I
going?
going?
It was fun. Like, there was a lot of good music.
Yes. So I keep telling Virgin they need to up it just a decade because I feel like the age range is more that decade, the 80s, that people would love that. Or mix in the 70s with the 80s maybe, because I do feel like the 70s kind of, after like the first 5 good songs, you're kind of like, okay, the rest of these suck.
But if you stay late enough, we make it out of the 70s.
You do. That is so true. It is almost like a decade's party. So we made it to the 80s at one point.
And then we got to the 2000s, I think.
Yes, we did. So we stayed long enough, clearly, where we just kept jumping bloop, 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 bloop from decades, which was cool. But yeah, that was a super fun party, as always. And then that was the end of that day. I don't think we had pizza, did we?
We did.
We did?
We did, and we ate it in the roundabout area.
That was that night?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the end of night 3.
Yeah.
So day 4 was...
day at sea.
Day at sea.
And this was probably the busiest day at sea ever.
It was the busiest day at sea. What do you normally like to do at sea?
Chillax.
Yeah.
I lay by the pool typically on a
because
nice
it's
day
time
at
at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did we do the last 2 cruises? We did Lotteria both times.
Yeah, we just started the day off.
Wait. Hold on. Let's pause that for 1 second. We're just going to talk about this really quickly. Josh is going to kill me. But what happened at Lotteria the last time you did it?
Oh, the scorpion salt.
He had the scorpion salt. They have since taken it away.
They have?
Yes, you didn't hear that story?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, so we go back to Lotteria. This past time we did Lotteria Gigante, which is my favorite onboard activity, which is Mexican bingo with a twist, which is the tequila twist is what it is. So you've probably heard me talk about it, but if you get on board, do Lotteria Gigante. You will not regret it, especially if you like tequila and you like bingo or one or the other. You're still going to like it. Anyways, so I took Josh, our first cruise, right? Yeah, our first cruise together. And I'm like, come on, we're going to go do Lotteria Gigante. It's my favorite, blah, blah, blah. He's like, okay, let's go. So you get a tequila. You get a margarita or a paloma. And you can pretty much...
You dress your cup, so you choose what rim, salt, sugar, or scorpion salt.
Right.
They said it was spicy. I didn't know how spicy.
It was the best thing that's ever happened.
But
He was like, like he was dying. And I was like, what happened? Because I didn't know what had happened. I wasn't there when he did it. I was like, what happened? He's like, it's a scorpion salt. And I was like, what? Who does that? And he was dying. And then there's nothing on the table. Like,
Nope.
he can't, there's no
I
bread.
was eating spicy nuts to try and calm the spicy rim.
I go, don't eat the nuts because they're spicy too. And he goes, I don't care. And you just kept eating those too. And I was like, that might not have helped at all.
They had to bring me a new glass.
They did, because it was so bad. So I will tell you that then we show up and I said, what are all these salts? Because I didn't want the scorpion salt. I knew right away, do not get the scorpion salt. And they're like, oh, we took that away. And I was like, oh my gosh, was it because of him? It wasn't, obviously, but that's what I thought.
So backing up our sea day, how did you start your sea day?
How did I start my sea day?
I started my day
In
every
bed.
day. No, well,
How? What? No, I'm just kidding. What was it?
yoga.
Yoga. I did do yoga. Yeah, but that was because we brought the yogi master on board with us. So we're cool enough to be able to bring the best yoga instructor, not to offend anybody else. You're probably wonderful, but this one happens to be my best friend, so she is more wonderful. The yogi master on board and taught us yoga. She actually offered it to the group the entire week.
Yeah.
Well, 4 nights, whatever, 4 days. And I wasn't in good enough condition the other mornings to make it. I'm not sure that I was even in good enough condition that morning to make it. But I went anyways, because that's what you do for your BFF. You rally and you go. And then your BFF is smart enough to know that she cannot do any downward dogs because you wouldn't survive, is what she did for us. So we had a very nice, gentle yoga class.
It was nice.
At the Perch.
Yeah.
And I will say this was a cute, funny thing that so I mentioned earlier I was in a Mega Rockstar. So with a Mega Rockstar, you get a roadie, a Rockstar agent, a dedicated Rockstar agent. So G2, whom is
the best
on the planet, was our Rockstar agent. And he says that he came into our room and we weren't there. So he got a little nervous about where we were because normally we're still in bed when he gets there. And so he was like, where are my ladies? So I'm in the middle of like some pose, okay? And I look over because around the Perch is a walkway, is the walkway or the runway, right?
The walking track.
The walking track?
I think they call it the runway.
The runway,
I don't know.
So it goes right around the Perch. So people were, going around in circles, going around while we were doing this, doing their walk or their run. Anyways, I'm sitting there in this pose. I just happened to like open my eyes for a second and I see G2 coming around and he's like, and I was like, we're good. And then he took video of us and took pictures, which was really cute. He's the best. I absolutely adore him. And he was like, oh, Samantha. He goes, I couldn't find you. And so I came. He goes, honestly, I think they know where we are. So he pretty much came and found us. But what I did say to him was, did you look at because we have a itinerary right in the room. So I go, did you go read the itinerary and where to find us? But no, I think they found us based on our bands. So that's how he came. He's like, did they fall asleep at the Perch? I wonder if he thought that we fell asleep at the Perch in our drunken stupor. Yes, like totally asleep at the Perch. Oh my gosh, that would have been hilarious if that was the case. But no, we were doing yoga. So then we saw him after we we took very quick showers. So
and
that
then we had breakfast.
We did at Razzle.
9:30.
Although I didn't have breakfast. I
You
shoveled
did.
it in.
Well,
It was like the quickest breakfast I think I've ever eaten.
Because what else cool thing did you do on that sea day?
Oh my gosh, you guys. Apparently I'm super cool sometimes. I'm not like always cool, but this time I was really cool. I got to go tour the bridge, which was amazeballs. So being Mega Rockstar, one of the cool things that they let us do was to tour the bridge. I requested it. It was just a request that I asked if I could do it. And apparently I might know some people is the reasoning why. So anyways, we got to go in and tour the bridge, which was amazing, and see some really cool things, that how they drive the ship and how they dock the ship and all those things. So I thought that was like phenomenal. Yeah. And I got to put on a hat and sit in the captain's chair. So it was a really cool picture of me, looking like a captain, not at all in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, it was really cool. And we didn't get to meet the captain because I think we had to run out. So I think the captain does show up at the end of the tour. But we did not get to see the captain because we had to leave to go to our Get Lost presentation for the team. So right after that, we were running. Kelly's favorite thing to do is run, and that's what we did. So we ran down to EV again to do a presentation. And we basically told everyone the next girls cruise. So if you think that this girls cruise sounds great, even though we're talking about Fire and Sunset as well,
it's on Fire and Sunset.
It is on Fire and Sunsets again. We're doing it October 2nd next year. We're super excited about it. I have a lofty goal of how many women I want on board. I think my team's not happy with me about it, but but we're gonna do it. So contact us and come on the girls cruise with us because it is so much fun. So we did that, and then what did we do afterwards? I don't remember.
Lotteria. Was that next?
Did we? Yeah, because I think I went upstairs, and that's when I played with guitar.
Oh, first, we also ourselves organized a slot pull.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
That was really fun. Yeah.
She enjoyed that.
So check Facebook groups for your sailings because a lot of people do set them up themselves.
Yeah.
So it was fun.
That came from like Royal and all the other places. Virgin probably isn't like super big on that, but
but we had fun.
Yeah. I mean, that probably gathered a lot of people. When I saw them doing it, I was like, and I'm going upstairs to relax. Because it's, I say this all the time. While I am the utmost, I love to talk with people. I love chatting with everyone. I love hanging out with people. There are some times where you just need a second, just a very small second. So I literally went upstairs and just hung out on my balcony. I was like, oh God, there's nobody here. This is great. So it was moment of silence for me just on the balcony listening to music. Actually, it wasn't even silent, it was just music. And then we did Lottery Gigante, which is super fun. As I mentioned earlier, Mexican bingo, tons of fun onboard activity. Another cool onboard activity if you like to paint or have always wanted to try painting, which we haven't done yet, and we should one of these times because it's really fun, and I'm terrible at it. Is boozy paint? No, what's it called? Boozy painting, boozy. Oh gosh, it's like boozy painting or something like that. It's something like that. Of course, it's a cheeky name because it's Virgin, but they give you champs and you paint, which they teach you what to paint. They'll show you and they'll say, okay, draw this and then fill it in and draw this and then fill it. It's really cool. So I really enjoyed it when we did. I did a long time ago. I would say a year and a half ago, but I loved it. We have to do that next time. Yeah. More champs. That's what they give you there.
We just partied in your fab suite.
We did party in the fab suite after that. We brought all the women back up there. We had all kinds of snacks and drinks and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I do love that suite. It was great. It was perfect for the occasion.
I agree.
Next year we're
stepping it up.
We are. Next year we're going to be in the Mac Daddy suite, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
Super excited. So we did that, and then where did we eat that night? Oh, we ate at the Wake, which is a great way to end.
I agree.
I love the Wake. I would say it's probably my second favorite, although Pink Agave is up there. I do feel like Wake is making its...
Yeah, it was good.
Climbing the ladder there. I had filet. We had the tomahawk steak again because Tiffany got it.
Yes.
And did you like it? I know that face.
The flavor was good.
The flavor was good. But I've always expected the tomahawk steak to be...
I don't know what I expected it.
Melt in your mouth, like easy to chew. But every time I've had it, it's tough. And I don't know why. Is that normal? I don't know. You guys should tell us. Is that normal? Maybe it's just the tomahawk steak.
But if it's not normal, maybe you don't need it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the filet, the included filet
oh my God,
amazing.
The filet is amazing. It does melt. That melts in your mouth. And we had that. Get the corn. Again, I say this constantly. Get the corn. The corn custard is so good. I love it. It comes out warm, although mine was cold from chatting with people. Was yours cold?
I ate it right away.
Okay. Josh would always come find me at some table and be like, you got to come back. The next meal is here. Or the next course was here. So that's, we ate there.
And then the lemon cheesecake.
Oh, the lemon cheesecake is my favorite. I think that's what I like the most.
Yeah.
I just eat lemon cheesecake. Yeah, the lemon cheesecake is my favorite. Yeah, but the tomahawk steak. But just so you know, tomahawk steak is extra, and the seafood tower is extra. And there's two sizes to the seafood tower. I think there's
petite and regular.
Yeah, I know, right? And those 3 things are extra at the wake, and you can pay extra for them, like we said.
Or if you have extra sailor loot, that's a good way to use that.
It is. It is a good way to use it. So yeah, we did that, and then we partied at the manor, didn't we?
Yes, I feel like we did.
No, you went to see the show.
Oh, yes, I went to Dual Reality, and I love Dual Reality. I thought the show was amazing. The acrobatics were amazing. The performers were all amazing. It was awesome. It was a big wow factor, I thought.
One of us does not like it. I don't know why I don't like it.
I think you need to try it again. You're going back tomorrow.
You know why I don't like the stupid red and blue? Wear this red, blue. I think it's weird. I don't know. I don't like that part. Maybe I'll try it again.
Yeah, I liked it.
I love Untitled Dance Show Party thingy.
Have you done it yet? Yeah, we did it last time.
Okay.
That one was cool.
I do like Untitled Dance Show Party thingy. It's not the name of it. It's what I named it.
It kind of feels like you're on an acid trip.
I just.
But
oh my God, you're right. That's so true.
It is fun.
That is true.
But Dual Reality acrobatic show, I thought it was really cool.
And what about Ships in the Night?
Oh, nope.
Nope. That's a big fat no. Sorry about that, Virgin. But we can't stand that show. You have yet to do, next time we get on board, we should do a ship show.
Yeah, I haven't
because
done
that's super fun. Just, we shouldn't eat the food. We should just do the show and pretend to eat the food. Because the food's not good. Unless they changed it. It's not good. But yeah, so we'll do that next time. Because I do like it. You know, I've yet to catch a festival stage.
Oh, yeah. Because they just started that.
I've yet to catch one. There was a comedian on board a couple weeks ago. But we didn't see him. That was when we were on board.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, so that was really the end of it, right?
Yeah, that was Fire and Sunset Soirees. 4 nights, Miami, Key West, Bimini, Sea Day.
And then what's the best part? The next day, you can still party.
Oh, yes.
To the break of dawn.
Yes, because the last morning.
You don't get kicked out.
No, you can stay in your room as late as you want. Well, not really. 10 a.m.
Yeah.
They want you kind of off.
They're
but
like, get the heck out.
My first Virgin Voyages cruise, I was panicking. I thought I overslept. I'm like,
really?
I need out of the room. I brought my suitcase up to breakfast. Nobody had their suitcases.
Wait a minute. How did we not talk about this? I thought we did.
We did, but I
still didn't believe it.
I knew I could sleep in a little later, but I still brought my stuff up to breakfast. I thought everyone was ready to go. No, everyone was up at the galley. Just
chill.
I half chilled that morning, and then I'm like, okay, it's time to go. Let me get my stuff. So enjoy your last morning.
Yes, that's a nice part. So like when we got on board early on September 6th, it was funny because we got on board at 8 and people were just wandering around with their coffee. They were like, this was them in the elevator. They're like, good morning. And we're like, yep, it is. Because we've been up since like 5 a.m. because we just got on board because we were sailing and also filming on board. So it was definitely a weird feel for me because normally it's like people rushing around, like you said, with your suitcases and stuff on other cruise lines, not Virgin.
But not Virgin.
No, everyone's like, good morning. Nice to see you. I'm going to go get my stuff now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was super cool. And then we laughed, which was sad, but some of us are getting back on board tomorrow.
Yeah. For number 14.
Oh my gosh, we didn't even talk about what we did for number 13. So I came up with this. I think I mentioned it. I think I mentioned it on the last podcast, was that I told Kelly, my favorite female shipmate, I told Kelly that we were going to do 13 shots for 13 cruises because, 13's what, a lucky number?
Yeah.
So I said, let's do it. Kelly gave me this look like, I'm not so sure about that. And I'm like, we're doing it. So we did do it, actually.
Yeah.
And we had fun with it.
13 shots.
We did, and we put them in different places, and we represented some of the different fun things that happened on the cruise. So we took the shots in different spots, like on the hammock. We took one in the bed, which was fun. We took one in the shower. We took one on stairs for meaningful purpose. Yeah. And oh gosh, where else? In the elevator because I cause a lot of trouble in the elevator usually.
So take 13 shots in a few hours on your next cruise.
Yes. So 14. So I feel like we should stop at 13. I should not come up with this idea, at like 20 when we hit number 20. I should come up with something else. Yeah. 20 massages maybe to save myself and my liver. My check liver light was definitely on after this cruise. Ding, ding, check your liver. So yeah, it was fun. But anyways, it was a great cruise. I love Fire and Sunsets.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite. I think it's a nice short cruise. It starts on a Wednesday and comes back on a Sunday. So you just have to take a couple days off from work, which I think is great for those that hold a 9 to 5, go to the office sort of job. I think it's great. You can also work on board if you...
Wi-Fi is included.
Wi-Fi is included. And if you want to and you need to upgrade, the Wi-Fi is $10 a day. So if you need like the better Wi-Fi to work on board, you can do that. But I think that's such a great cruise to do for a short time.
Yeah.
It's the shortest one. So yeah, it's my favorite. So that's the Fire and Sunsets.
Yes.
So we're going to end this podcast with thank you guys for joining us. And what else? I'm trying to think. Watch us on YouTube. We actually will have the video up on YouTube. And if you are on Facebook, come join our group. It's Virgin Voyages Cruise Tips and Deals. So we have all kinds of cruise tips and deals in there. We talk about anything that's going on. We always have the best deal at sea, is what I say.
Yes.
Because we do. That's just the truth. Even though other people try to tell me that we don't, we so do. So come see us if you're looking to book a cruise. We are Fabulous Adventures Travel Company. I am Samantha. I should have mentioned that earlier, but I feel like if you're like into number 5, 6 at this point, 7. So I feel like if you're here for this long, you probably know who I am at this point. But I am Samantha. I own Fabulous Adventures Travel Company, and this is Josh, whom actually is the best ever assistant, ever. And I keep begging him not to leave me. The best Gelman, the best assistant. I keep begging him. I think if I keep throwing cruises at him, he won't leave me. That's my plan. Don't tell him. But thank you again so much for joining us. Look us up if you need anything. And we're going to leave you with our favorite saying. So you float our boat. Thanks, everyone. And we'll see you next time.